Stop finding your low self powerful to show yourself. It's good, y'all. Wait for a minute. I know I'll be posting daily and shit, but I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I've been living outside of town like I be saying. So I just be going like how I feel. If I feel like it been 3 years, my nigga, it been 3 years since I came on the channel. Shit like that. It could have been 3 days, but those in that time felt like 3 years to me. Cause I done grown so much in those 3 days, it kind of felt like it was so long ago type shit. But yeah, my nigga, just for me, yeah, nigga, some positivity and shit. I don't really got much to talk about, although I can talk about it. It just, feel me? Everybody just waiting on tomorrow and shit. There's really no reason for me to say anything else. We just gonna see what comes into fruition tomorrow. Feel me? But today, I hope you take steps and actions to raise your own frequency and your own vibration, rather than relying on the great conjunction to raise your vibration for you and elevate your frequency for you. Because am I gonna lie? It's like looking into the sun when how do I explain it, right? Y'all niggas ever tried to sun gaze? Like, from the niggas that when they first woke up and shit, and they first became woke, y'all niggas ever tried to sun gaze? And like, y'all try to look up at the sky and shit, and look directly into the sun, and that shit fucked you up, like, gave you a whole mental boom in your head, like, yeah. I kind of feel like that's what's gonna happen to a lot of people. They're gonna get a rude awakening if their frequencies do get elevated, because it's gonna hurt them, bro. It's gonna hurt them. Like, cause their frequency is like, it's so low. They at such a low vibrational state that when something is forcefully elevating them, something is forcefully elevating their consciousness and shifting them to a higher frequency, they gonna be like, they gonna be hurt. Like, let me give y'all an example, right? When I tried to sun gaze for the first time, feel me? This when I first became woke. I wasn't eating right and shit. I still was eating the same shit I be eating before I was woke. Feel me? That was before. And I had just like came into this. Like, I was still eating the same shit. I was meditating though. Don't get it fucked up. I was still meditating, for me, because I had an experience with that. And that's how, feel me, I got into this whole shit. But still in doing my meditation, doing some other shit. But I was watching some spiritual show and shit, and I was like, let me try it. Like, there's a video he had, I guess he said, how to connect with your higher self in 3 minutes. Nigga said, take deep breaths and look at the sun. I tried to do that shit, right? Yeah, when I got done looking at the sun, that shit really, it's like a sonic boom in my head. Like, I had a whole headache, and I kept hearing, man, ringing in my ears. Shit crazy. Like, even now, like, I could kind of feel like my brain is like feeling the shift occurring. Like, when it's just pitch quiet and I silence my thoughts, right? And everything is just like on a peaceful, tranquil state, like on a flat line and shit. I feel like, I could hear it ringing in my ears. Like, it's like a low, like flat line kind of ringing. Low, hollow, flat line kind of ringing. What the fuck is Snoopy? Snoop! Oh, my fault. You good. It's like a low, flat line kind of ringing type shit. Yeah, so I feel like I kind of could, like, my consciousness, subconsciously, I could kind of really feel that shift. Like, when I'm quiet, my thoughts are silent, I kind of hear like a ring. It's like a ringing in my ear, but it's not loud though. It's like low. It's like in the background. Like, if you was in a P4 party and somebody was playing something in a background and shit, like a ringing noise in a background. That's how it sound like. But yeah, that shit, sun fucked me up. Fucking I had a whole headache. My vision was mad distorted. Like, I didn't know what the fuck I was looking at. Cause it's like, you know how you just like, it's like when you come outside from playing ball or in the sun, or like, this happened to me too when I was younger, but I was never looking at the sun directly. I just spent so much time outside in the direct sunlight when I came back into like artificial light, like the light bulbs and shit like that, like the electricity generated light. When I came back into contact with it, it's kind of like my vision was like dimmed down to it, like everything looked darker, like my whole vision looked darker coming back into that. Even though it's mad light around me, my whole vision looked darker. Look like I got shades on and shit. Like I had some sunshades, my nigga, because being out in the sun just gave me like some shade. I know this probably happened to y'all niggas when I came back from playing ball all morning and shit, or all day. You come back in the crib, and you kind of like, you gotta readjust, like your eyes just readjust itself, because this shit be mad. It put on like shades for you, like y'all basically like put some shades on for you, like, yeah, nah, I try to stay directly at the sun. That shit fucked me up. So I feel like that's what's gonna happen to a lot of people when they ain't raising their frequency, to be able to like be on a high enough frequency to where this shit could basically elevate you, like, and without like crashing you. Like, it's like you driving in a car, but you driving too quick type shit. Like, let's say the engine just burst and you just speed off. I just feel like that's a lot of people, because they ain't raised themselves up. They raised their vibration enough, physically, for me, consciously, in general, spiritually, whatever. They still in low vibrational state and shit, and they be thinking it's a game and shit, talking about superpowers. For me, I don't get it wrong. For me, the memes is funny. Don't get it fucked up. I still fuck with the shit. I mean, yeah, no, I still fuck with the shit and shit like that. For me, I ain't trying to tell niggas like they gotta take everything serious, nigga. We in the Matrix and shit. Nigga, it's whatever for me. Like, it don't matter. It's basically a simulation. I encourage niggas to have fun. If any, I'll be the main nigga to tell you that I have fun. Like, just today, just last night, I'm around mad niggas around me. They not necessarily in a low vibration, or they just not necessarily woke. Like, they not what time and I'm on. But even talk to me, I get on them. I could engage them on some woke shit in an elevated conscious state, or I can engage them in like on the third dimensional state, and just have fun and show me just chill. Like, you know, it gotta be some serious shit. Like, I ain't trying to knock nobody's fun or nothing like that. But yeah, I mean, I know niggas waiting on tomorrow and shit, but I hope you taking steps just to better yourself as a human being in general. For me, fuck what I'm talking about the your vibration, nigga. Just in general, with better yourself as a human being. If you feeling like you stagnant in life, I'd rather you go backwards than be stagnant. I know what it feel like to be stagnant in one place. I feel like time is literally passing you by. It's like a time lapse. It's basically like you in purgatory, my nigga. Frozen in time. You in a stagnant state of being, my nigga. You don't want to be that. You either get to a negative state, because you can only go negative so far. Like, you can only descend into your root chakra so far before it's a deadline. Like, you can't descend no more. The only place you could go is up. Feel me? But staying stuck in one place, that shit is like, you might as well not be alive. You're not feeling anything. You're not getting no new experiences. Nothing is stimulating your mind. Nothing is stimulating you emotionally. Feel me? I'll be the first to tell you, anybody that know me, like, nah, my emotional state, it ain't what it is. But they say life is 80% mental, 20% physical. No, I could relate to that. You might not relate to it, but I could relate to that. I took some personality tests too. Like, plenty, like, well, I'm not gonna say plenty, it's like 2, 3 when I was in school and shit. Feel me? Because it was just in a moment. I ain't really give a fuck about school. You niggas know that. But to me, they all told me, like, I had one of those personalities where I'm like a logical being. I'm not an emotional being at all. Not saying I don't feel shit. I still feel shit, but it's on like it's not as much in depth as how y'all would feel it. Like, I gave this example to one of my friends. I was talking to, I think it was Kelly, but I said, like, if somebody was to cheat on you, you would go and react like, yo, I'ma react negatively towards that person, because you reacted on emotion. So I get it. Like, it's emotional reaction. Me, somebody was to cheat on me, I'm just be like, for me, that is what it is. It don't mean I didn't have love for that person, or I don't love that person in general. I just understand that person lacks the moral, that person morals and standards is not in alignment with mine. So therefore, I just separate myself. I just leave. Feel me? And that's all a logical deduction via analyzing it consciously. And that's all it was. It ain't nothing like, feel me? Like, emotions did not come into play in my decision making. It did not come into play in my decision making at all. But let's say if somebody was to attack somebody I was with, then I would react emotionally, but I would still be conscious of my emotional state. I have a lot of self-control. When you don't react on your emotions and you let your emotions control you, you making yourself susceptible to be influenced by entities that could play on your emotions. So you make yourself susceptible to be possessed, my nigga. Controlled, possessed, controlled, influence. For me, it's all the same thing. If somebody has influence or they have control over you, like same thing. It's like you have something in your possession. You have influence or control over that object in your possession. So if somebody, an entity that's like hovering over you or attached to you, if they have influence or control over you, then you're possessed, my nigga. Shit like that. Shit like that, you feel me? But now I'm about to go inside and shit. Feel me? I just came home. I was out all night and shit. I like y'all niggas though. For me, y'all keep being great. I was getting a lot of love around my peer group and shit. They give me motivation, inspiration. They like, we was watching my videos together type shit. I don't really watch my videos, but still was tuning in. For me, I like y'all niggas. Shout out to y'all. Y'all know who y'all is, but I'm about to go inside and shit. Yo, word though, if you made it to this part of the vid, bro, like the vid, my nigga. I know I'll be like, yo, if you feel me, if you fuck with it, you like it, feel free and shit, but the more people that get the message, my nigga, the more I can help more people. Feel me? The bigger platform I could reach to really infiltrate these niggas' minds, but not to be on no negative shit, just to influence their minds in a positive manner. Feel me? I'm not no demon. Use your free will to benefit yourself. That's what I'm trying to tell you to do. I'm basically a spirit guide, nigga. Feel me? This is how you tell a different look. Oh yeah, I'm about to drop another jewel in your head. Look, I got y'all niggas. Look. This is how you tell the difference between a demonic entity and a righteous spirit or a spirit guide, right? Just cause they all have ignorance signatures. Let's say if you was doing a pendulum swing, I'm about to do that for y'all niggas too on this channel when I get it. It's coming up. But let's say you was doing a pendulum swing, when they energy signature and they vibration interact with the pendulum, it producing fucking energetic signature, because it's basically how much force and how much it's like the way it swing. Like, you got to pay attention to the motion and the frequency in which it's swinging at. Feel me? If that makes sense for you, like, you won't understand when I do it. Snoopy always on dog timing. Literally, she always trying to chase down some shit. I love Snoop though. Feel me? It's been a minute, so I'm gonna let her have her fun. Feel me? She living in the moment like I am, so it felt like it's just like another day for her. No, not another day. It probably felt like I was going for more than I was going with. Cause I don't believe that animals have a concept of time. They just live in the moment. Feel me? They go more of impulse, cause they don't have the I feel like they can't express themselves via consciousness the way that at a level that we can. So most of they, feel me, actions come off impulse. That's why it's a lot of training, aka programming, and you making them conscious, my nigga, raising their level of consciousness about to themselves and everything around them. Feel me? But animals already conscious of themselves. Don't get it fucked up. Snoopy knows she a dog. Feel me? She already know that. A lion don't have to tell you he's a lion. He knows he's a lion already. Feel me? You have to tell yourself what that lion means to you, because you have that different, like, you have that ability, I feel like, to adopt your perception of reality. But let me drop this jewel for y'all before I leave though. A spirit, what you call it? Righteous spirit, right? Or you could say your spirit guide, whatever you want to do. Feel me? I'm rocking the juice, feel me, the juice getting shit. Feel me? RP my nigga Juice and shit. But the way you could tell the difference from a spirit guide and a righteous spirit from a demonic spirit is a righteous spirit, aka spirit guide, right? And this is coming straight from like me, via me talking to people in my peer group from yesterday, and I'm preaching them the knowledge. It's like somebody channeling me. My spirit guide probably channeling through me for me to wake that person up or wake you up, nigga, if you watching the vid. So like I be getting knowledge sometimes. I don't know where I get it from. It just popped in my head. Bow, like that shit happened to me. Like if I post a quote or something, if y'all follow me on Facebook and I post a quote or something or some shit like that, and it kind of reach you and it elevates your conscious stuff, your conscious level, then nigga, that's probably what I got the knowledge to do. I just take it as a sign, like yo, my serious guy trying to reach somebody right now. For me I just do that. Like somebody channeling it. A righteous spirit, a positive spirit might be channeling me right now. Like you gotta be conscious of that type of shit. Cause I don't know where the knowledge came from. I was thinking about nothing. I was chilling, my nigga. Feel me? And it just popped up, and I just posted a quote, boom, like that. Took it as a sign, but I'm wasting time and shit. Like, let me get to the point. I got y'all niggas. Look, alright. So look, a righteous spirit or your spirit guides. Feel me? The people that follow you around and they want the best for you. They gonna influence you to use your free will to the benefit of yourself, to the best benefit of yourself, right? A demonic entity or an entity that like to eat off your energy going to influence you to use your free will for the benefit of them. Feel me? Let that sink in. I'm going to repeat it one more time before I leave. I'm on this note. I'm going to end on this note. A righteous spirit, aka your spirit guides, going to influence you to use your free will for the best benefit of yourself, right? Feel me? All those signs and shit, they're gonna influence you to do it for the best benefit of yourself. A demonic spirit gonna influence you to use your free will for the best benefit of them. Feel me? Like even if your conscious level is low enough where you're not conscious of you using your free will for somebody else, you might feel like, yo, why am I doing this? Like I ain't mean to do that, or I ain't want to take it that far. Somebody might be influencing you to use your free will or playing off your emotions, shit like that. I mean, Snoopy want to go inside, but look, they might be influencing you, playing off your emotions, shit like that. So for the benefit of them, so you could generate negative energy around you, and they could feed off that shit at a larger scale than just feeding off you. I'm about to go inside and shit. Snoopy want to go inside. Fun. I love y'all niggas, feel me? I appreciate the support niggas is showing. And I just hope you elevate yourself in whatever form or manner you wish to, whatever form or fashion, my nigga, as long as you growing. Feel me? Feel me? And if you don't believe in yourself, I believe in you. And if nobody else believes in you, you need to believe in yourself. Feel me? Or you need your ass beat. But now with that being said, my nigga, like the video so it can reach it. Yo, why you keep playing, bro? Look, you already see you scrolling off the vid. Scroll down and just click that like so it can reach the next person. And he can get the same message you getting, my nigga. But I love y'all niggas, I'm out. Feel me? XO Mackley and I'm out. Peace.